Have you ever felt that doing the opposite of what's expected could actually improve your life? That embracing vulnerability might be the key to building strength? We're often told that the path to happiness is linear, that success is about pushing harder, and that vulnerability is a weakness. But what if the real magic happens when we embrace the unexpected? In this video, we're diving deep into 7 life-changing paradoxes. Ideas that seem contradictory but can actually unlock profound personal growth and joy. These paradoxes, backed by research and personal experience, offer a new lens through which to view our lives, challenges, and triumphs. Get ready to challenge your assumptions and embrace a new way of thinking, because sometimes the greatest truths are found in the most unexpected places. We live in a world that constantly tells us time is a scarce resource. We rush from one commitment to the next, feeling like there's never enough time to do the things we truly love. But what if I told you that shifting our mindset around time can actually make us feel like we have more of it? This is the heart of the time affluence paradox. Studies show that people who prioritize meaningful experiences and relationships over material possessions often report feeling a greater sense of time abundance. It's about investing our time in activities that nourish our souls, activities that leave us feeling energized and fulfilled. Think about it. Have you ever lost track of time while engaged in something you love? Something that makes you feel truly alive? That's time affluence in action. It's not about adding more hours to the day, but rather about infusing our existing hours with intention and purpose. So how can we cultivate a sense of time affluence in our own lives? It starts with identifying our values, those things that matter most to us. Maybe it's spending quality time with loved ones, pursuing a creative passion, or simply carving out moments for stillness and reflection. By aligning our actions with our values, we naturally begin to prioritize experiences over things, presence over productivity. This shift in focus can lead to a profound sense of time abundance, a feeling that we have all the time in the world for what truly matters. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Sometimes we find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of thoughts, emotions, and reactions that leave us feeling overwhelmed and depleted. In these moments, the most counterintuitive action can be the most effective, simply stopping. This is the essence of the stop technique paradox. It's about hitting the pause button on our autopilot reactions and creating space for mindful awareness. When we find ourselves spiraling into anxiety, stress, or negativity, the stop technique offers a lifeline. Here's how it works. Stop what you're doing. Put everything on hold, even if it's just for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as you inhale calmness and exhale tension. Observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Simply acknowledge their presence without getting swept away by their intensity. Proceed with intention. Choose how you want to respond to the situation from a place of clarity and groundedness. This simple yet powerful technique might seem counterintuitive, especially when we feel pressured to react immediately. But by allowing ourselves to pause, breathe, and observe, we create a space for emotional regulation and intentional action. We move from a place of reactivity to a place of responsiveness, from chaos to calm. We often hear that living in the moment is the key to happiness. While savoring the present is undeniably important, there's a special kind of magic in looking forward to future events. This is the anticipatory joy paradox. Research suggests that the anticipation of a positive experience can be just as enjoyable, if not more so, than the experience itself. Think about planning a vacation, looking forward to a concert, or even just anticipating a delicious meal. The excitement, the daydreaming, the sheer joy of looking forward to something wonderful. These feelings create a ripple effect of happiness in our lives. This isn't about living in a fantasy world or neglecting the present moment. It's about embracing the beauty of anticipation, of allowing ourselves to savor the excitement of things to come. It's about recognizing that joy isn't just a destination, it's also a journey. So how can we cultivate more anticipatory joy in our lives? It starts with intentionally planning experiences that light us up. Maybe it's booking that trip you've always dreamed of, scheduling a coffee date with a dear friend, or simply setting aside time for a hobby you love. In our fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with choices, big and small. From what to wear to what to eat to which career path to pursue, the weight of these decisions can lead to a state of mental exhaustion known as decision fatigue. Here's the paradox. Sometimes the best way to make a decision is to not make one at all, at least not right away. This is the decision fatigue paradox. It's about recognizing that not all decisions need to be made in this very moment. By giving ourselves permission to step back, to create space for clarity and reflection, we allow the answers to reveal themselves organically. This might look like delaying a major life decision until you feel more grounded and centered. It might involve simplifying your daily routine to reduce the number of choices you have to make. Or it could mean learning to trust your intuition, that inner voice that often guides you towards the right path. The key is to release the pressure to have all the answers right now. Trust that the right decisions will present themselves when the time is right. Sometimes the most powerful action you can take is to simply surrender to the flow of life. We live in a culture that often encourages us to avoid negative emotions at all costs. We're told to cheer up, to look on the bright side, to focus on the positive. While cultivating a positive outlook is important, it's equally important to acknowledge and process our full range of emotions, including sadness. This is the sadness appreciation paradox. It's about recognizing that sadness, like all emotions, serves a purpose. It's a natural response to loss, disappointment, and grief. When we allow ourselves to feel sadness fully, to lean into the discomfort without judgment, we open ourselves up to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Sadness can be a catalyst for growth, compassion, and creativity. It can connect us to others who have experienced similar pain. It can inspire us to appreciate the beauty and fragility of life. When we resist sadness, we deny ourselves these valuable opportunities for growth. This doesn't mean wallowing in sadness or letting it consume us. It's about acknowledging its presence, allowing ourselves to feel it fully, and then releasing it when we're ready. Just like a wave that crashes on the shore and then recedes back into the ocean, sadness can wash over us, leaving behind valuable insights and a renewed appreciation for life. We live in a society that often equates success with accumulation. More money, more possessions, more accomplishments. But what if true fulfillment comes from simplifying, from focusing on what truly matters? This is the essence of the less is more paradox. It's about recognizing that by prioritizing quality over quantity, we create space for the things that bring us joy, purpose, and meaning. This might involve decluttering our homes, simplifying our schedules, or setting boundaries around our time and energy. When we let go of the need for more, we create space for what truly matters. We free ourselves from the weight of unnecessary possessions, commitments, and expectations. This allows us to focus on nurturing our passions, deepening our relationships, and savoring the simple joys of life. The less is more. Paradox is a call to live intentionally, to curate a life that aligns with our values and brings us genuine fulfillment. It's about recognizing that true abundance comes not from what we acquire, but from what we cultivate within ourselves and our lives. We often strive for perfection, believing that if we can just fix our flaws and achieve some idealized version of ourselves, then we'll finally be worthy of love, happiness, and success. But what if the key to unlocking our full potential lies in embracing our imperfections? This is the self-acceptance paradox, a concept deeply rooted in the work of psychologist Carl Rogers. Rogers believed that the foundation of a fulfilling life is unconditional positive regard, accepting ourselves fully, flaws and all. This doesn't mean resigning ourselves to mediocrity or ignoring areas where we can grow. It's about recognizing that our imperfections are part of what makes us human, unique, and worthy of love. When we embrace our whole selves, we create space for growth, creativity, and authentic connection. Self-acceptance is a journey, not a destination. It's a daily practice of choosing to show up with kindness and compassion, even when we stumble or fall short of our own expectations. It's about recognizing that we are enough just as we are. The beauty of these paradoxes is that they invite us to challenge our assumptions and explore new ways of thinking and being. They remind us that life is a journey of discovery, full of unexpected twists and turns. I encourage you to experiment with these paradoxes in your own life. See which ones resonate with you, which ones challenge you, and which ones inspire you to make a change. Remember, growth often happens when we step outside of our comfort zones and embrace the unknown. Leave a comment below and let me know which paradox resonated with you the most. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Together, let's continue to explore the power of paradoxes and unlock the mysteries of a more fulfilling life.